Hello friends! I am so excited to be here tonight with you. I have an absolutely delicious menu for this Sprinkle the Love Valentine's Day special edition cooking class. I just wanted to say thank you so much for having fun with me this week and participating in all the crazy things. It has been a lot of fun. Now I've got some things to share because many of you posted lots of things this week, and I'm going to share those things as we go. So please help me to remember that. If you're on, say hi. I'd love to see who is hanging out with us tonight. So Valentine's Day, do you have your Valentine's Day menu set up yet? This is, I hope, just to be able to inspire you to make some delicious things for your honey or maybe your kids. I don't know who you spend Valentine's Day with, but this is something delicious and fun. So I promised lava cakes. And so I'm gonna make you some lava cakes. People ask me all the time, like they think it's really hard to make, and actually lava cakes are so simple. And I've got some simple ingredients, things that you're gonna have in your kitchen anyway, and we are gonna create these delicious things. So I'm gonna make that for you, which I'm pretty pumped about. And then on our menu, well, we are actually moving this coming week. So tonight is really our Valentine's Day, sort of. My husband's at work, but he's coming home, and he's coming home to lava cakes, so he's gonna love me all the more, and I'm sure he's gonna be super excited. But for his lunch tomorrow, he's gonna get some Philly style cheesesteak on a bun. I think he's gonna be pretty pumped about having that for lunch. But anyways, it makes a meal a fantastic choice for any meal, really. Hey Noelle, good to see you. And so we're gonna make this Philly style delicious goodness, and of course our lava cakes, and I'm gonna bring up some other stuff as well. So we're gonna start with getting these chocolate cakes in the oven, because it's all about timing with these things. It's not difficult, it's just all about timing. So we're gonna start there. Now I've got about 2 ounces of chocolate. Now, I don't know if you saw, but our Belgian chocolate just came back as a Rewind product. So if you've been around with Epicure, you know how good our Belgian chocolate is. And it left the catalog for a little while, and every once in a while it pops up as a special and everybody gets crazy excited. So it is while quantities last, but make sure you get your hands on the Belgian chocolate. It's amazing. It's like quality mixed with delicious goodness, and it's just amazing. So we're gonna start with our chocolate. So I've got 2, now I've cut down the recipe. So if you want the recipe, I can write it out. I'm just going from memory right now because I've made this so many times, and my family really loves it, but it is a treat. Like, it's not something that I would make every Friday night. It's definitely like a Valentine's Day treat, which is why I'm making it tonight. So I've cut the recipe in 2, so this is gonna make 2 amazing little cute lava cakes. So this is 2 ounces of pure chocolate. You can use any kind you have, but like I said, that Belgian chocolate that Epicure has is amazing. I've got 3 tablespoons of melted butter. We're just gonna pop that in there. You're gonna notice me using these amazing prep bowls. I do love my prep bowls quite a bit. I use them for everything, and I never have enough of them. I love them. They have lids. So, okay, let me try to get the chocolate off here. Here we go. Does anybody like chocolate, or am I like the only crazy? Like, I know there's some of you that must love chocolate as much as me. I can live off, I especially like dark chocolate right now. Love, love, love dark chocolate. So there you go. It's beautiful, nice and smooth. I just melted my chocolate in the microwave for a few seconds. Love chocolate, yeah. Yeah, there's not very many people that I know that don't like chocolate, but there's the odd person. Okay, now this recipe can totally be made gluten-free. In fact, actually first I'm gonna add the eggs. Okay, so in here I've got 1 whole egg, and then I've got 1 egg yolk. Okay, tomorrow I'll have the egg white for breakfast. So it calls for 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. And we're just gonna stir that in. Super simple so far. All right, so like I said, this recipe can be totally made gluten-free. which is exciting for a lot of people. I know a lot of people have issues with gluten. So my recommendation is, and this is not actually this flour, is the pancake and bagel mix is amazing. It actually makes absolutely delicious, fresh, fluffy, light pancakes. And it's also a great flour to use for things like this. So in this recipe, you only need 2 tablespoons of flour, which is amazing. Now it's an organic spelt flour from Oak Manor. That's what I have right now. So that's what I'm using. But if I needed to make it gluten-free, I would totally use our pancake mix. It's delicious. It makes amazing biscuits. And now our biscuits just came back in stock. I've never tried it with the biscuit mix, but I used to make biscuits with that as well because it was so easy. Okay, this is where you want to close your eyes if you're, like I said, it's a treat. Okay, and then we're gonna put a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, okay? It's a treat, right guys? This is like once in a while. This is, if you know me, I'm always trying to cut back on the sugar. This is not really the recipe. You can do that. You can a little bit if you want, especially if you're using maybe a darker chocolate, you can do that. So it's just gonna come all together nice. Now this cake is gonna blow your mind. It's so delicious. And it will impress any guests. So I will do this if I'm having, like, back in the day when we used to be able to have dinner parties, I would do like for a small dinner party. You can make a big batch at a time. And in fact, you can make the batter and have it in your fridge and then pop it in your oven right when you need it. It's perfect. Okay, so that's it. That's gonna make 2 nice cakes. I'm just gonna move this over. All right, as you can see, I've got my prep bowls again. These make amazing little ramekins for your lava cakes, which is awesome. So I'm gonna start by just spraying it. I've just got like a little sprayer here in my brush. You can do either or. You just wanna make sure it's gonna be able to slip out really nice in the end because that's the whole beauty of it. I haven't made these in a while. I hope that I can still, my magic of making lava cakes. It's so good. All right, so just making sure it's all the way coated, all the way around. And then I'm just gonna take my 1/4 cup scoop and you wanna fill it about halfway, which is another great thing about these beautiful prep bowls is that they have the measurements right on the side. So I often use them as measuring cups. And then let's see if I can get the rest without making a mess. There we go. Okay, so the trick to a lava cake is timing. You don't want to over bake it because then you'll just have chocolate cake, which wouldn't be bad either, of course. But you want that molten lava goodness, right? So you want to make sure that you get that. So you see it's at that measurement of 1/2 cup. Hello, Mara, we've got some more people. Awesome, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. We are making chocolate lava cakes. All right, so you're gonna fill it to 1/2 cups and I'm just gonna pop that right in the oven and it's 13 to 14 minutes at the most and I've got it at 400 degrees right now. So I'm gonna pop it in, one moment. All right, so, well, that's, oh, no, hang on. I gotta put my timer on because I don't wanna forget this thing going off. Perfect. Okay, so 13 minutes. I did put it to 14. Okay, so now we're gonna make our Philly steak. Love this stuff. So first of all, it's filled with veggies, okay, which is always good. We always need more veggies in our diet. And so I've just pre-cut some peppers. Of course, if you don't like peppers, use whatever veggies you like and your family like. I've got beautiful color of peppers and some mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, don't put them in. If you don't like peppers, don't put them in. Switch them up for something different. I'm also gonna put an onion, which I forgot to pre-cut, but that's okay. I'm gonna use the mandolin. Mandolin is very sharp, but I love this tool too because it's so fast. So you'll see this, now this is well loved and used. I use it every day, not every day, almost every day. It's got the prongs inside. So you're just going to actually put the prongs right into the onion or whatever you're using. And then it's got the lip here, which is kind of nice. It also comes with 4 plates. So you can, this one is the 3.5 millimeter. So it's gonna cut it nice, not too thin, but not too thick. And then you just use a little bit of pressure. Can't do it without that. Hang on, let's do it right on here, just so you see. And that's it. In seconds, you have an entire onion cut up without crying or anything. And you've got, I'm losing my onions, and some beautiful rings there. So I'm just gonna pop that right in there. And then I've already just cut up about 1 pound and a bit of steak. And we are gonna just toss it all together. Hopefully my bowl is big enough because I have a lot of veggies in here. All right, we're gonna add about a couple of tablespoons. I've got some olive oil, whatever oil you have. This is a nice one to use. It's about I don't know, eyeball it. If you wanna measure, I think the package says a tablespoon. I feel like I have a little bit more veggies than it calls for though, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. And then the seasonings, it's that easy, guys. It's so good, it's so delicious. Now, like a lot of Epicure things, if you are finding it needs a little something, it's probably a little salt. So if you're used to things that have a lot of salt, you'll notice that most of Epicure has little to no sodium. So if you're just finding it needs a little bit more, you know what? You have control over your salt shaker, which is awesome. Because then you're not paying for salt. You're paying for the good stuff, and you can always add as you like it. So there you go. You're gonna coat your mixture, and I don't think I got quite to the bottom because my bowl's too small. Does anybody else do that? You get the smallest bowl because you don't want to do bigger dishes. Am I the only crazy who does that? Anyways, let's just put it right on our tray here and we'll mix it really well. We want all that meat to get those seasonings, and we don't want anybody to feel left out. All right, so let's move that aside. You see how beautiful this is? And this isn't gonna take long. Now, I like my meat on the more rare side. If you want the meat to be cooked a little more, feel free to just keep it in your oven a little bit longer. So we're gonna start by cooking it up for about 12 to 15 minutes. God, my rings are stuck. And then we're gonna add a little bit of cheese on there. And like I said, we've already eaten, but my husband's gonna get to enjoy this for his lunch tomorrow. And I know he's gonna love that. So who doesn't love a nice piece of steak on a bun? Unless you're a vegan, of course. Sorry for any vegan friends. All right, so there you go. This is where, yeah, you can, if you want to add a little salt, you can, but I would finish it off with salt as opposed to adding salt now and then again later. Your cheese is also going to have a little bit of salt in there. So isn't that gorgeous? Like super quick, super simple, filled with veggies and delicious goodness. Got that in the oven. All right, so next. Well, of course, in my mind, when I go to a restaurant, I think, what's something special? Something special is usually like a Caesar salad. Does anybody else like that? Like I go to the restaurant to get a Caesar salad. Anyone else? So in my mind, the special dinner has a Caesar salad. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a Caesar salad, because I love Caesar salad. And actually, I love our Caesar salad so much that we have it at least once a week at my house. I just love this mix, and it's so easy. So here we go. Recipe to make it is on the jar. And here's where like salad dressings can get a little tricky. And I'm sure you've heard me say this before, but you know, often those salad dressings in the grocery store are often dirty, right? They've got all kinds of things in there. So we've made this beautiful salad, and then you pour the salad dressing on it that's filled with chemicals and all the things that your body can't digest, right? So, you know, take a look at our salad dressing. You're already buying salad dressing anyway. Take a look. It's full of delicious, good for you ingredients, and then you mix it with your own fresh ingredients, all right? So again, love this Caesar dressing mix. This is awesome if you're coating like chicken, if you like to do like crispy chicken nuggets or things like that, homemade. This is a great coating to add with either your breadcrumbs or we have a new one called crispy crunchy coating, I think it's called. It just came back in stock. We're so excited about that. You can add that to give it a little bit more flavor. Anyways, we're gonna start with mayonnaise. Can we talk mayonnaise for a second? Something brand new just came out, gotta show you. It's called Better Than Mayo. Now, if you have an egg allergy, or if you are a vegan, this is a really awesome choice. Not only if you're that, if you want to do a little switch up. Often your mayonnaise, your traditional mayonnaises can have a lot of oils that, again, you don't maybe want to have in your body. And they're often made with canola oil or vegetable oil or things like that. You can find some that have olive oil. I find them a little stronger though. So yeah, anyways, this is one you can make on your own. One bag actually makes 10 cups of mayonnaise, which is amazing. If you can just picture 10 cups of mayonnaise. So one of the giant Costco mayonnaises that you get, the Kirkland brand, is 8 cups of mayonnaise. So that's pretty amazing. So this little pouch makes 10 cups of mayonnaise. Now, it is a vegan mayonnaise, so if you're to get veganese or something like that, you're paying like, I don't know what it is, like $7 or $8 for a little tiny jar. So you're definitely getting an amazing value. All right, so all you do is add a little bit of water and a little bit of oil of your choice. I would go more on a light side of oil, like a light olive oil or something like that. I haven't tried it with avocado oil. That might be something. It might not have enough flavor. I don't know. We'll have to give it a try, but there's something for you. So here we got a couple of tablespoons of mayo of your choice, of course. And then, okay, I better read it. It's actually 2 tablespoons of the mix, but I apologize. I just don't really like using the spoon to measure, so I just kind of eyeball it. I do make it so often that I have it memorized pretty much. So we're just going to go ahead and stir that in. So far, super easy. The only thing I don't add from the recipe is fresh garlic. You can, if you love garlic, which I do. I just don't, I don't feel it needs it. The other thing I love to add, just to give it another layer of flavor, is CCB, which is cheese driven bacon. That just makes my Caesar salad go bacon Caesar salad, and I'm really down to my last little bit here. Anyways, all right, so a little bit of that. We need a little lemon. So we're gonna squeeze just a little. I think it's like 2 tablespoons as well. Yeah, it's a 1/4 cup actually. So we're gonna put that in there, and I like to squeeze a little more lemon right into my salad once it's all mixed up. We're gonna do a little stir, and then we're just gonna add the same, just a tablespoon or so of oil. Again, you can use olive oil. I like to use the lighter one just because it's not as bitter or of a taste, and the kids will eat it way easier. And then I've got a little bit of cream. If you have milk, I think the recipe is actually milk, so the same amount of oil and milk, and you're just gonna stir it all. And then honestly, we're not making salad tonight, but I'm gonna be making it for dinner tomorrow. And then you've got this absolutely gorgeous Caesar dressing in minutes, and you make as little or as much as you need. And this will stay fresh in your fridge for a week, for sure. Not that, I usually just make a batch at a time because you saw how fast it is to actually make that. So that'll stay in my fridge until I'm ready to use it for supper, and that's that, right? So there you go. And then, so what I'll do for tomorrow, my Caesar dressing is made. It makes a great dip, by the way, if you've got some veggies. And I'll put my lid on and pop it in the fridge, and there, voila, I've got my dressing ready for tomorrow. Now, on that note, croutons. Can we talk croutons? I love me some croutons. And croutons are so easy. The ones that you get in the store, they're yucky. They're like dry, and they hurt my teeth. I don't really like them. And honestly, making your own croutons is so simple. And I've already just kind of pre-made them here, but I want to show you. Basically, I take like the butts that are like left over in my freezer, and I just chop them up. Sometimes they're left on the counter because nobody seems to want to eat the end of the bread, right? So I'll just chop them up and put a little bit of olive oil in my frying pan and a little bit of herb and garlic. This one, guys, is definitely a staple. You need that one. And so I'll just put like a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more than a teaspoon, and toss them in and just toast them in my frying pan for like, I don't know, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. You want to watch them because they'll burn really fast. So you want to just make sure you watch them, and then just like move them around. I made this just before I went live. I want you to hear how crunchy these are. Do you hear how crunchy that is? They're so good. They're absolutely delicious in your Caesar salad. Guys, so good. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna chop up my lettuce. I'm gonna make my salad. I'm gonna toss my Caesar dressing in there. What do we got for time? And then I'm probably gonna grate some Parmesan cheese on that. It's gonna be so delicious. All right, I'm gonna pull out oh no, not yet. In a minute, I'm gonna pull out this steak and then we're gonna chop it with cheese. And then you're just gonna let it sit on there for a few more minutes, pull it out, and then top it on a fresh bun. Or if you're not doing bread, put it on a gorgeous salad, guys. Like, yum, so delicious, right? That's probably what I'll be doing for lunch tomorrow. Of course, my husband, I bought these amazing Portuguese buns. Those are the best. And we're just gonna top that goodness on there. And that'll be lunch or supper or a Valentine's Day treat or anytime, really. So super easy to make. I think I literally made that in less than 20 minutes for sure with the cake. I know it's still in the oven, so that kind of doesn't count. But I'm gonna move this aside because I wanna show you in a minute when we take these lava cakes out how cool they are and how delicious they're going to be. All right. Anyways, while we're just waiting for that, lots happening right now. So thank you for participating. Oh, I should tell you the two truths and a lie. It's so funny. Yes, so some of you actually guessed my lie. Which was, so yes, I've eaten iguana in Nicaragua. This was years ago. I have a picture. I'm going to post the picture. I found the picture just the other day. Yes, I've eaten that. What was the other one? Oh, sleeping with water buffaloes in Brazil. Yeah, we lived in a boat for a week. And we had parked our boat on this one space and like literally we're sleeping and we hear these craziest, it sounded like dying cows. And apparently there were water buffaloes all around us. It was kind of crazy, a really wild experience. That was in Brazil on the Amazon. And no, I did not melt my shoe on a volcano. So that was a lie. So for those of you who got that one, congratulations. I'm not a good liar. However, I did climb a volcano back that same time and it was so hot. Like this volcano was so hot. We had to go like crawling. You couldn't touch the volcano because it was so hot to touch. And it was so windy that it would push you over. So you literally had to like sort of crawl, but not crawl. Anyway, so there was like maybe 3 or 4 meters left to the top of the volcano and I was so tired. I didn't end up finishing, but the guy, the other people, a couple other people went up and the one guy melted his shoe. So it was a true story, just not mine. So funny. I can't wait to hear your actual stories. My alarm went off. I better get that before my cakes. All right. Oh. Is it ready? Oh, it's still a little too jiggly. Okay, hang on. I need to put them in a little bit longer because they are a little too jiggly. Now, I'll tell you the reason why. The recipe is actually 425 degrees, but I had to put it 400 because my Philly steak is only 375, so I had to compromise. So that's why I'm going to put them in for just another few minutes. But please don't let me forget them because we do want all that good lava to come out and be delicious. So curious, what are you guys making for your Valentine's Day dinners? I would love to know. I heard, Noelle, you said you were gonna try to make chocolate cupcakes. I think the cupcakes are a fantastic idea for Valentine's Day or any day. They're so yummy. And definitely a lighter in calories than the lava cakes. So definitely a great choice. And even if you decorate it with something delicious like, I don't know, some chocolate icing or some chocolate fudge or something crazy like that, that would be so good. So good. So I am smelling that Philly steak. I'm going to show you the steak. We're going to put the cheese on and then hopefully another minute for our lava cakes. Here we go. Oh yes. Okay, do you see how delicious that is? That looks. Now, this is how I like it. I like it a little bit more rare. I am gonna cook it a little bit longer. Gotta get all that cheese on there. Cheese, can't have enough cheese, right? Should probably have a little bit more. What do you think? More cheese? I'm just using mozzarella, but you could use whatever you have in your fridge, of course. There we go. I'm gonna pop it in the oven a little bit longer. I hope that doesn't mess up the cakes. I've never done Philly style cheese. I keep wanting to call it cheesecake, but it's not cheesecake. Cheese steak and cake at the same time. Never done it, so who knows? Anyways, while we're waiting for that to cook, if you are choosing to put an order on, make sure to get into the mystery host link. That, of course, gets you into the draw of the month. And this month is when we reach $500 in sales. It's double dollar bonus dollars or whatever. So right now, I believe the class is at $250 or something already. So it's pretty exciting. So make sure to do that by the end of, oh, my calendar's gone, but by the end of the week is when I'll be closing that. And there's some fantastic specials I posted in our announcements, so make sure to check that out as well. And you know what? If you are in a place, or maybe you know somebody who could really use some extra income right now, please make sure to connect with me. Let's have a Zoom. Let's have coffee. I know that there's a lot of people struggling financially, and Epicure really is an amazing way to make some extra income. And it's all while feeding your family or yourself. So that's pretty amazing. I've been at this 16 years, and it's actually blowing my mind. It's been such a neat business to be in. So please connect with me if that's something that you like. Also, if you're like, man, I want all the things and I don't want to wait for the mystery host, please connect with me too, because right now is double host, right? Which is awesome. So that means we fill up your pantry with good stuff for free and half price. And of course, you will get a booking coupon for booking tonight, which is an extra $20 on your shopping spree. So how amazing is that? Anyway, so make sure to connect with me there. And then tomorrow I'm going to do the epic draw for all of you who participated. You still have time. If you haven't yet, you have to go and participate to all the crazy things. And please make sure to tell me your answers to the crazy truth or lie game, and see if I was right on some of them. And yeah, let me get these things out. Oh, yay. Okay. Now, you really want to just, let me see here. Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna let them just set for 1 minute. I might not be able to do this live. I don't know. Oh, I still got 4 minutes. I did pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about too, on my Caesar salad, better than bacon. If you don't have bacon in the house, or if you don't eat bacon, this is made with a pinto bean. So this is something that I top on my Caesar salad. It's just quick. It's so good. Like, I could eat this with a spoon. It's absolutely delicious. So that will be the finishing topper on my Caesar salad tomorrow, which I'll probably take a picture of. All right, let's see if I can do this. Okay, so one of the things that you want to do in taking out a lava cake is just go around with, I'm just hoping that it's cooked enough. That's what I'm hoping. Because otherwise it'll just be like a big waterfall instead of a lava cake. Let's see. Let's see. Now, if you can go around with your knife, probably could use just a little longer. Oh, yeah, I think it's not quite ready. It's all about timing. So 425 is the better one. Okay, just a few more minutes, and then I'll post the results of that. Do you guys have any questions while we wait? Yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you having anything yummy for Valentine's Day? Do you guys do anything? We actually usually don't. Maybe we'll have dinner together. If, you know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for participating. Epic draws tomorrow morning, or sometime tomorrow, whenever I get to it, and you still have time to get in on the draw. So yeah, should I keep going? Probably just dinner together. Yeah. Are your kids gonna be around? Like, sometimes my kids will like try to impress us and like make a little dinner for us, or make, you know, the atmosphere nice with some candles and all of that, and let us have dinner while they have popcorn in the bedroom or something. But yeah, we're moving this year, so we will be doing this nice lava cake right now. Jason will be in the door in just a few moments, so that'll be fun. All right, do you think it's ready? I think I'm impatient. It's like watching the water boil, you know? Waiting for the pot to boil. Here, let's take a look at our Philly steak. Oh yeah, I think this is ready. This is the way I definitely like it. I still like a little bit of crisp, although a little bit of crisp on the veg. I love that. I don't like it mushy, and that meat is perfect to me. Like I said, you can cook it just a little bit longer if you like your meat more cooked. More well done, but this is how I would eat it. And like I said, pop that on a beautiful bun. Would you eat this? Would your family eat this? I know, Noelle, you have some picky eaters at home, but would your husband eat it? Maybe your kids would, I don't know. Would love to know. It smells so good. I actually wish I could share this right now because it's so good. All right, we're gonna move this over, and let's see if these lava cakes are done. There we go. If they're not, well, you know why. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you just want to make sure you get all the way around with a knife so that it pops out perfectly. And you also want to make sure that your hands are covered with something good like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, can you all see? Let's go like this. Move this over just slightly. It looks gorgeous on a white plate, by the way. So we're going to do this. I'm going to take it. I'm going to hold it with something like an oven mitt. And then, oh, it's still a little bit jiggly in the middle, right? You're going to take your plate and you're just going to flop it over, okay? And then you'll see it flop. It already flopped in, which is perfect. All right, and then you have to figure out how to take this off without burning yourself. Oh, there we go. Woo. Oh, the lava is coming out. Do you see it? There we go. And then you just open it up. You've got this gorgeous lava in there, and it tastes delicious. I could have probably done it just a little bit longer, but it's still going to be amazing. Should I taste it? So delicious. Anyways, that's it. That is our chocolate lava cakes for Valentine's Day. Anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and that you enjoyed the Sprinkle the Love week. And like I said, I'll do the draw tomorrow morning, and hopefully you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day with your sweet, special people. Take care, everybody.